Hey everyone, this is Shag. And Mr. Everyone, I am a wee bit disappointed in you. I think it's time for a little terminology lesson. In every video of this LP series, you may have noticed the word blind. This LP is a blind run. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. But anyway, what that means is that I'm going into this knowing as little as possible about sucking. I mean about the game itself. So naturally, the comments that you leave on a video of this nature should probably not be like, "Hey Shag, guess what's next in the game? Let me tell you in detail." A few comments have told me that in the ancient library here, killing a certain enemy can drop the best sword in the game. Now, normally, I probably wouldn't be too interested in grinding for it. However, I was willing to let it slide after the comment that just told me it was in the ancient library in the inverted castle. But after I complained about that, in the most recent, the last part, I got another comment telling me exactly what enemy drops it. So, if you want me to get the freaking Crusaegrim, or whatever it's called, so much, you are going to sit and watch me grind for it, with no video editing. Now, I was kindly informed by, you, that the enemy which drops this sword is none other than the Shmoo. And so, we will kill many Shmoo this day. They will wish they had never shmooed in their shmooful life. And I will wish I had stopped taking damage, to be honest. Yes, I realize that. That's exactly why I wish I wasn't taking so much damage. I need to be a little more careful. I suppose I could just go to that convenient save point up there. Well, it's not very convenient, to be honest. Let's work my way towards that save point in the library, so that I may heal as necessary. Save states are required for this trip. Please buckle your save states in securely, and don't use them unless necessary. Asterisk. Asterisk at the bottom of the page. Fine print. Save states are always necessary. Save state all the time. So, apparently, this best weapon is so powerful, it will break the game. At least that's just what I have gathered. I knew about it before, but I didn't know the detail of where to get it, and I wasn't playing this game when I knew that. And so, it did not really affect me to have such knowledge. But as you know, you may have figured out that I am indeed playing this game right now. Congratulations, if you have made that observation. Yes, I know. So, if you've made that observation, you may also have noticed that I've basically broken the game in my own special way already. What with the power of Christ compelling everything to death. So this will just make the game even more ridiculously gone in my favor. And I am okay with that prospect. However, it is going to take quite some time to fulfill it. At least that is what I am led to believe. As is the nature of rare drops in video games, they are rare. And as is the nature of me in video games, I am well done, as in on fire. And by on fire, I mean that I am really low on hit points. So it's like my blood is boiling with desperation or something. I'm sure there's a metaphor to be found in my desperate struggles. But you'll just have to look for that for yourself. Or I could do this. Can't forget that we have that. can we? It might be very important in our grind. Oh hey, it looks like I died. Javelin, eh? Is that a throwing weapon? Naturally javelins would be, I would say. Have I seen a javelin before? Well, no I haven't. But now I have! I am now more worldly. So there's our first, like, item drop of the night. It can only get better from here, right? Aren't you excited? Well, I'm freaking excited that I just died. Gotta save state every foot, otherwise it is not good enough. That's not good enough, I say. Yes, hold your nose at the foul stink of this nonsense. Well, he dropped a heart. It could drop other things. Now then, the save point, we are getting closer to it. That is a good thing in my book. My book is full of killing shmoos for hours and hours and hours and hours. I consider this revenge, petty as it may be. It is going to do well for my sanity. Probably by reducing it to 0. And then I'll start seeing things like game over screens in real life flashing before my eyes. And my limbs won't work because the A button has fallen off the controller. Oh god, okay. I'm good. So, shmoo. Speaking of shmoo, yes, shmoo is like some weird old cartoon that looks kind of like a seal, but really isn't a seal, I guess. I don't know much about it, but I do remember it. Apparently it's also some foreign word for like little trickster or something if I'm remembering words right. Which may not be the case, who knows. Since there's one right here, just kind of wanders into my path, I think that this needless repetition could be even more needless by refreshing this one particular shmoo. Until death do us part. Which it never will, because save states. Though if I'm talking to you, the viewer, it may very well take that long for the certain sword that I have heard of to be released from the foul clutches of a random monster, dropping upon the ground and glowing with shiny temptation. The temptation to render the universe, to cleave it in two, to look at both halves and say, wow, this game is really easy to break, guys. I mean, seriously. Like, literally, it's broken in half in this metaphorical scenario. Theoretical is the word I actually meant to use in that case. But it was not the word I did use, because, oh man, LP secret, I am wacky. Words that come out of my mouth are not always predictable and not always correct. Oh hey, well we do get some tangible benefit from this. I love it when I kill enough to satisfy my bloodlust and to glow pretty colors while words flash above my head, informing me that a gaming abstraction of mine has increased in number. Large numbers are a satisfying part of any video game. I think I was talking about how I am wacky, which is not always the case, really. You could say that I put on my game face when I LP. Because I'm playing a game, you see. I can be quite mellow, apparently. It's really random whims of something. It changes my mood. Who knows? Who knows, really? So I guess this is a video where I seem to be, like, talking about myself, which just makes this grundleful grind fest that much more exciting. I realize, of course, that I can't really torture those who spoiled this game for me by making them watch these videos, because they are perfectly able assuming they have a capacity for basic human intelligence, as well as muscles, they're perfectly able to skip however many videos this particular episode may turn out to be. And you are completely entitled to do that, even though all the videos in this episode will likely take me at least a full day to upload, though they will be the same thing, over and over and over and over and over and over